Soul Garden.
Hello producers, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host to the universe, Christopher Witecki. And before we dive into this week's scope, I do want to give you a personal invitation to come to a community of remarkable souls living their brightest. It's called soulgarden.me. My goal is to create one place on the internet where you know if you go, you're going to meet sane people living in their heart, and you're never going to be judged. That's what soulgarden.me is about, a place on the internet where you can be yourself and you can grow. And the only time we're going to force commercials down your throat are for products that are going to help you be better or have a happier life. They're endorsed by me personally and my own integrity. So come down. We have a full support staff. We've got volunteers. It's a community of light. And it's really for the people who are serious about this business. So come on down. Notice we have all kinds of writing activity going on, articles that we're looking out for and posting in the Taurus Club, the Taurus area. That is all part of it. This week's article is about Jupiter upgrades. Jupiter in Taurus. This is our year, bull. This is it. And we're going to help you get there and get as much out of it as you can. And I'm going to be a personal shining example. Say that 10 times. So where is the Taurus vibration? Well, in the last 30 days, the bulls have just wrapped up their annual career transit. In other words, how do you make decisions? What are your decisions? You're going to see in this horoscope alone everything I'm adding to Soul Garden, all the result of my career transit and what I went through and how I'm revisioning and repurposing where I'm headed. Now that the sun moves into Pisces, you'll be focusing on your context consciousness. Let's review. Remember, there are 12 states of reality, all making up what we call reality. We have our intellect and our emotions and our psychic side, right, and our body. And we have context consciousness. What is context consciousness? It is the context in which you are in. So it plays out in the biggest form as far as society. Who am I against the other 5,999,000,000, right? I versus the we. How you fit in your family. Are you the youngest one? Are you the smartest one in the class? That's context consciousness that's doing that processing for you. Who are your friends? Who do you contextualize yourself as far as other souls are concerned? What section of the world do you want to do business with? Do you help the low class, the middle class, the high class, whatever? These are all different variations of context. And context actually is what manages innovation. Because usually what's holding something back in the world is a small context. When you give it a bigger context, suddenly there's more opportunity for everyone. And the age of Aquarius is really about the human race reestablishing its context, who the human is in the world, who the human is in God's world. So, where is Taurus? Well, we start on Monday. We ask a simple question. We're in chapter 1 of Sun in Pisces, and the sun is 1 degree. The question is, do you love who you are in the world? That's it. Do you love who you are in the world? I love who I am in the world. I'm going to love myself a lot better in 30 days because I know how this transit works. It's really about just seeing if you love how it's going so far. Do you love the context in which you define yourself? Do you love the context in which you define your reality? Now, your emotions are going to keep it on career. The moon is in Aquarius, so emotionally you're still processing career, and a lot of your context questions probably have to do with career. So your heart is with career and your mind is with context. You might look at this as marketing too. How you market yourself, how you put yourself, how you tell the people that you want or find the people that will be happy with your product. Now, for those who I watch over personally in the Guardian Agency, I will send personal texts on Monday, but only if I see a flare or warning sign in your chart. So if I see something a little awry in the Pisces vibration, you could receive up to 9 texts. I haven't found a client yet that has that, so we're okay. But if you do get 9, well, I'm there for you. So look for that on Monday. Tuesday, it's Lightcast Day, the most powerful day of the month to manifest our intentions. And that's because the sun and moon come together. Those are the two most important ingredients of lightcasting reality. We learned that in boot camp. And that's because the emotional field is very powerful, especially on Earth, with the moon being 1/3 the size of the Earth. Now, this is a day where you want to hold space for the context you wish you were in. So it's a wishing day. It's a wish day. It's a daydream day. It's a day where you surrender to your heart and you fantasize about being famous. If you want to be famous, this is the transit where you try to be famous. It's really about this. You want a big context, a broad context. Realize a broad context means less individuality, just so you know. The more individual you are, the smaller the group of people you will affect. That's just the nature of reality. But either way, you want to hold space on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we are shopping. Jupiter rules the day. It's time to shop for a new context. Maybe we should look and see what's going on in this neighborhood, or over in this part of the country, or this part of the world, or this group of people. It's about opening up our options, our possibilities. It's really about seeing where we want to be and allowing that truth to flow. Notice the huge investment the universe has in your context consciousness, Taurus. And look at this little guy here, this fiery creature. That is Chiron, a comet asteroid, which in my opinion is the ruler of Virgo. But all astrologers will agree it is the focusing holding agent of healing and this whole astrological new age thing, right? So the universe is saying, hey, Taurus, there's certainly going to be a mystical side to your placement next. No matter where you are, if you're a steel worker, you're going to go somewhere where they mention God on the job. And if you are a priest, you're going to go somewhere. Everyone Taurus-wise is going to go up. That's certainly the case. We know that because of Neptune in this space. You're only going to get more spiritual, more wise in your context in the future. But right now, that's certainly a clue. And Chiron, the agent of integrity, is there to help you bring integrity to any situation. Heal it, basically. Now, on Thursday, shift hits the fan. Uranus hits the day. That means breakdown. That means something goes wrong in the context. I hope something doesn't go wrong in my context. But something will go wrong. Something will not work. It's because you did not build your house out of brick, little piggy. It's because you did not see, you did not know, something like that. And you slip on a banana peel and something goes wrong. So could be a hard day. The moon will be in Pisces, so you're not just seeing it, you're feeling it. You're feeling your people. This is kind of an emperor not wearing clothes transit. It's the best way to put it. Find out where the emperor, if the emperor found out he was not wearing clothes, I bet you it was Lightcast Day in Pisces and he was a Taurus. That's what I'm saying. Now, we do have some help. This is a good day to announce our new concept at soulgarden.me called Office Hours. I'm so excited about this. These are Soulmart practitioners coming on camera and giving free 5-minute readings for an hour on Thursday. You have to have a webcam. It has to have a microphone. We have to be able to talk to you on cam. Why? Well, because we broadcast it for other people to learn, so don't say come up with anything too private. But I will be on camera at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's 9 a.m. Honolulu. That's 7 p.m. over in Europe, London. And I'll be doing the first hour of 5-minute readings, and then Vicki Jenkins is coming on, and so is Bernadette Morgan. So some powerful light workers coming to your service at a breakdown day. That's soulgarden.me. Then Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It will be a good Friday. Mercury rules the day on Friday, so whatever you slipped on, you figure out on Friday. It's breakthrough day. Now for Taurus, it's probably a grumpy day. The moon in Aries is going to cross Uranus. That's your spirituality side. That's your psychic awareness. So you emotionally take a psychic hit. You get punched in the subconscious, unfortunately, or something happens in the subconscious. It could be that you lose faith for a minute. It could be that you lose faith and then find faith. I mean, breakthrough is the inevitability here, but emotional faith ties in on Friday, making it cloudier for the bulls than the other signs. You will probably, though, figure out what went wrong with your marketing scheme or what broke down or why. The breakthrough will happen even though you're challenged a little bit with faith. Those watched over at GA, I will be pumping you up on that day. And we have SG Live on that day. Hey, Carolyn Nagel and I live again at 11 a.m. That's becoming the Vortex prime time of Soul Garden, that magical hour, 9 a.m. Honolulu, 7 p.m. London. And we are streaming with 3 practitioners from around the world. This is becoming like the webcam view from above. It's the best way to put it. We're just going to talk and you'll see. You just have to come and check it out. And if you can't, we do record it. It's a lot of fun. It's light workers. It's jokes only we would understand. All right. Then on Saturday, it's Love Fest Day, the day we tell everyone to tell everyone you love that you love them. Why? Because the moon is crossing over Venus. That's why. Venus is an energy that restores balance and order to situations. So if you're depleted, if you're hurt, if you were really wounded in whatever broke down with you in the friendship or society or context, Saturday is a healing day. Saturday is a good PR day. Saturday is a day to apologize if it happened with a friend. A lot of times this whole transit happens with just one friend or one friendship, but it represents your whole context. Either way, Saturday is a day of healing. Venus rules the day. A lot of love going around. I always say, tell everyone you love that you love them. Post it on Facebook. Tell everyone. I'll be doing it. I'll be broadcasting it. In fact, if you're watched over by me in the Guardian Agency, I've got a new feature I'm releasing. I'll be putting out my first phone calls. That's right. I'll be calling you and leaving you a little phone message of gratitude on Saturday. So make sure you either pick up or send a voicemail, because that's coming from my heart to you. And thank you for subscribing to GA. And if you're not a subscriber, no worries. We've got a present for you too. It's called the Love Lounge. This is a new area we are launching in the garden. This is an area designed to pump you back up with love. Okay, so we're trying to build resources where you can come, refill, and go back to your life. This is music videos at the top, hosted by Carolyn Nagel. These videos are chosen by astrology and what you're going through. At the bottom, a cool chat area, webcam, all kinds of cool new features in chat. I went out and bought the coolest thing, and it is live. We can come together as a group. That's actually going to be around for 7 days a week, but it launches on Saturn Day. So come check it out for Love Fest Day. You'll have lots of hearts, probably a lot of animated hearts in that chat room. Then on Sunday, we're going to have a God Day. Neptune rules the day on Sunday, which is the home planet of Pisces, by the way. So it's synergy energy, it's compassion, and it's going to be the God part. So you'll get the God lesson. The moon will move in a Taurus, so the sun peaks out, and you are feeling better by Sunday afternoon, depending on where you are in the world, but I will text you if you're in GA. But once the moon moves into Taurus, it's sunny and cool, or partly sunny and cool for Tauruses by the end of Sunday. So everything turns out with a nice rainbow on Sunday. All right, Taurus. Well, I just want to put out one more reminder for boot camp. You know, Jupiter in Taurus is once every 12 years. The last time Jupiter was Taurus was 1999-2000. So look back to that time and how much you grew. Wouldn't you want to have the right pole vault this time, the right tool to take it the farthest? That's what this is. So I really want to encourage you to check it out at lightcastbootcamp.com. And for all else, well, I'll either see you in office hours, or I'll see you on camera, on the radio, or I'll call you on Saturday. But I'll see you in 7 days or less. Until then, live, love, be.